Tore from the floor.
We look like we can barely keep our eyes open.
Man, we're on anniversary mode, America. Necessary. Everybody come in.
Mm-hmm.
That's outstanding leadership and outstanding trust from a head coach. Trusting his go-to guy on the defensive side of the floor. Tatum hits the first. There he is. He's longest tenured Celtic. This is his 8th year with them. They made the playoffs all 8 years. They've given him more as far as a role. They've lived with more, and ultimately they've gotten more out of him.
That pina colada.
Mm-hmm.
Between that pina colada and that peach margarita.
I know
I'm on tilt.
Tilt.
Hey, lady. Hey. Thank you.
Hey, what's happening?
How are you doing? Can you hear me? Laugh out loud, girl. You heard us talking about that margarita. Yeah, we on tilt. Oh my goodness.
So from the floor of it, man.
We are.
You really do this.
You're good. Baby, turn that TV down just a little bit. Yeah, we just came back from having dinner, and yeah, we on one. My plan was to be on here earlier. It really was, but he had to sleep because
I'm sleeping again good too.
Yeah, and hi Donna, hi. Yeah, he had to sleep and take him a nap, and I didn't sleep at all. So I had a pina colada, y'all. I was like, oh, this is nothing. Yeah.
We talking to lightweight queen over here.
Yes, thank you. So we wanted to come on here because we normally on our anniversary we come on, but since our anniversary we will probably be on the road. I wanted to come on here and say hello to you guys. Yes. To one of my, she says, happy anniversary to one of my favorite YouTube couples. And blessings for many more wonderful years. Thank you. We appreciate it
so much.
Would you tell them what you had to say?
About what?
You just had a whole speech. You just did an Easter speech right there in the hall.
An Easter speech?
Yes.
I don't remember.
When you said, thank you, America, for all your support.
Thank you. Yeah, America, thank you for all y'all support. I'm toe up from the flow up.
Open your mouth, baby. Enunciate.
I'm drunk.
I need him to enunciate.
When I'm feeling this way, I'll be like, there, that, there, right there. Turn right here.
Turn right here. Yeah, so
that over there. I get real country and certified when I get toe up.
She says she's a lightweight too. One drink and I'm dancing on the table. The second one, I crash. Girl, that is exactly how I feel. The first one, I was like, oh, that's nothing. And he said, you drunk it already? I said, I started to feel kind of funny before we went out to go to dinner.
I might need my brew, man.
And I was like, nah, I'll be all right. Well, then we went to this Mexican restaurant and I had a peach margarita. I was like, once again, but no, coming up these steps, yeah. I was like, nah, girl, it got you. Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
happy anniversary to you. Lots of love and blessings. Thank you, Donna. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we are just chilling. We've had a good anniversary, huh?
Great anniversary.
We've had a great anniversary. Now, he let me go shopping. Y'all, I found a Home Goods.
I don't do home, America. I don't do Home Goods. I don't do none of that stuff with her, but it was her day. I like, go ahead and do your thing.
Yes. Found the Home Goods, went to the Home Goods. He went in with me. And yeah, so I was happy. I didn't do as bad as I did last year.
She didn't buy no dishes this time. She went right to the dishes.
I went right to the dishes.
Luana, we don't do dishes.
He was like, Luana, you don't need any more dishes.
We need a dish like you need a hole in your head.
And all I heard was Rah, 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 rah. But that's not what I came in there for anyway. So we did that. We went to
Tangler outlet.
We went to the outlet. We always seem to find an outlet. So we went to the outlet. I did some more shopping. And then that's all we did today, huh?
We went to the pool.
Yes, and when we went to the pool, we spent a lot of time at the pool today. Yesterday, we went to the beach, and our hotel is right across from the ocean, so we can sit out on the balcony and see that. There. So, and I meant to do it this morning. I meant to get up this morning and go out there and have coffee or whatever. Y'all, I couldn't even get out the bed. I couldn't. And we didn't drink yesterday. Did we drink? See, I had to ask him
because I tired. Shit.
Yes, the drive up here was something for some.
The drive, she was on the passenger side.
Okay, the ride up here, I did not drive. Yes, I did not drive.
That's a 4.5 hour drive.
Yeah. So yes, I think that was one of the longest trips, because even when we went to Destin, it didn't seem that long. Yeah. So let me see. Linda says she's one and done too. Girl, yes. Two. Eyes get tight. Next thing I'm through. Girl, yes, Linda, that's me. Definitely a girl after my own heart. Hey, Tori, how are you, lady?
What was that, Gigi?
Hey, Gigi.
Lovebirds. Is that my girl?
That's Gigi. Yes, Gigi. That's your other one who always who was concerned about you eating.
That's right.
Make sure Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so we had a good anniversary. Hate that it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over Monday, so it's coming soon to an end. But tomorrow, we're not gonna do anything but be at the beach.
Yeah, we're gonna go to some breakfast.
Yes.
Come back. We're gonna check out time was at 2, so we ain't got to check out at 11.
That's on Monday.
No. Oh yeah, Monday. That's
yes.
Right. I'm today is confused. Whatever.
Yes. See, that's the alcohol, and then he comes back and starts drinking a Corona.
I didn't finish my Corona that I drank early.
Hey, Leonie. She said, "Happy anniversary, Wani and Mr. B."
Thank you, Leonie.
It's not her day. It's your day too. Leonie, what? No, it's my day. Leonie, you're on my side. It's my day. It's about me. The only thing that he did for the wedding was to show up.
Pretty much.
That's the only thing he did. I even think I coordinated the tuxes for the guys. He didn't do nothing. It's my day. Hey, Stanley. Stanley said, "Happy anniversary, guys. Man. I see you and Mr. B having the couple. Yes, we have on our established shirts that I did for Valentine's. So, so now we're up here. Y'all know what's funny? It's the funniest thing to see two intoxicated people.
Well, I'm looking
because I already know what that posture is.
What's that posture?
That's because you're gonna be sleeping in a minute.
I'm gonna be real, yeah. In a real minute.
Two people who have been drinking, trying to add and calculate like how long we've been together. Oh my goodness, it was funny over here a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, well,
because nobody could count, and he's very good at math. And I was like, yeah. I'm good with fractions. With percentages. He's very good. And it was both of us up in here. Numbers was flying everywhere in the air. We just couldn't get it right. Yeah, so we have been together, we say 21 years?
Yeah, 21 years. So when I finally started, look at that.
Yes. 21 years to the prom. We went 21 years.
To the prom. Oh, you're looking at the TV?
Yes, I was, because you brought up the prom.
No, because the guy on this prom, he had to take his date to the basketball game, and he was going to have a prom shirt. That was cute. Anyway.
Yeah, so 21 years together, 18 years married. Cannot believe it. It seemed like it was yesterday, don't it?
It do. It really does. This time flew by.
Really?
Yeah.
You blowing smoke up my butt again? I know.
No, it did fly by America. It did. I mean, I can't believe we've been together that long.
I can't either. I remember like the 10, and when they was talking about like the 7-year itch. Did we have the 7-year itch? You think you didn't?
Oh man, hell no.
You didn't get a
That shit
7?
was a blur.
You don't.
It was such a great time being with you, baby.
Oh, you really blowing smoke now? Because no,
No.
whatever. You didn't have like the 7-year itch. You know when
What that
you know
mean?
how like they say with like year
Yeah.
7, if
Yeah,
you get over year 7, you can get over everything. Like year
Oh,
7, you
yeah.
didn't feel like you and
Mhm.
one of you was done.
Year 7 was awesome because I'm still here. So
No,
what? That shit count for something?
what? You didn't have 7-year itch.
Did
I
you?
had it by myself.
Yeah, you never said nothing to me about it.
I was like,
You
I'm
scratching like a
out.
motherfucker.
I'm out. I'm out.
You wasn't out.
Who is that? Hey, V.
V, my girl. What's up, VV?
V. Wait a minute. What she said about some money? What's this?
We getting money?
Leonie. Happy. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's your day.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's your day too. Much love. Oh. Oh, she gave me a gift. Let me see. V, who else is here? Shari. Hi, Shari. Happy anniversary. Y'all hugs.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know what that was.
Like thunder or something. What the hell?
Hey V. Linda laughing. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to the both of you. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I tell you, a lot of people didn't think we'll get here. They
probably had some bets on that.
I'm sure they had some bets on her.
That money.
They was like her bougie tail, and he's so freaking. You want he wasn't hood. He was just.
She said I'm uncouth sometimes.
He was very uncouth. He was teetering on ignorant.
Because I just say shit that's on my head. I say something y'all be thinking about. I'm like my mama.
No, yes,
my mom would say what you be thinking like that. I was thinking about that, but I wouldn't have said it.
Yes, exactly. But whatever
I'm the person. No, whatever you thought, I'm gonna say. You're like, damn, I was thinking that, but I wasn't. But
nobody didn't think it, but you.
No, you be thinking it too. Be like, damn, I didn't want to say it, but man, this nigga said it. Yeah, this nigga said it.
I'm like, I used to be kicking him under the table all the time and pinching him. Y'all remember how your mom used to pinch you in church? I be pinching him.
I'm like, why you kidding you? What you kick me for?
Yes. It did. That's exactly what he was saying.
She's like, you ain't supposed to know that anyway. I ain't supposed to tell you.
I'm like, you were supposed to know that.
No, you said, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. That would have been a secret. Oh, shit, it's out. You said you can't tell him nothing.
I'm like, don't tell him nothing. Because it's going to come back out like water. It does not matter. But certain things you should automatically know. I should not repeat. No. You go back and repeat everything.
No, I don't do that. That's a lie, man.
You've gotten better.
I'm a snitch.
He was a snitch. He's gotten so much better. It took me 20 years.
She said, Derek, don't say nothing, then I won't. But if you don't tell me don't say nothing, I might mention it. Like,
but I shouldn't have to tell you.
Like, I heard this about you. You were like, Derek, you didn't say that.
I was like, and then 9 times out of 10, he didn't hear me say. I didn't tell him. He heard me saying it to somebody else. And then he comes, then this thing he go, I heard this. I'm like, what the? So yeah. I have to watch what I say when I think he around. That's awesome. We're on our way to you're on your way to number 29. Oh, congratulations, Linda. 29 years. Oh my goodness. That's just right around the corner. Happy anniversary, Wani and Mr.
My
B.
girl Linda said, I keep it real. I sure do, Linda.
Nobody don't want his realness. With many more years of love, happiness. Thank you.
Thank you.
She think we're such a beautiful Black couple. Girl.
A lot of work went into this.
You ain't never lying. It took me 21 years to get him right. That's a lot of hard work. That's a lot of hard work. Biting my lips, cursing. Gigi, I see you changed your name to mine again. Oh, V talking to Gigi. I love Mr. B. Keeps it real. Oh, that's Linda. Deanne, happy anniversary. Enjoy watching to you. Thank you. Thank you. Next time when he comes on, we're gonna make sure it'll be
Trish
it's
had a
before
46.
before we have drinks, huh?
Trish had a 46-year anniversary.
Oh, 46. Wow, that's great. Anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Well, alcohol and her don't mix, y'all.
It doesn't. It
I'm
doesn't.
glad we had the hotel room, because Lord have mercy. I wouldn't
Hi,
want
Robin.
to see her behind no wheel.
Well, no, exactly. Me neither. And luckily, we're right around the corner from where we were. So I said that to him. I'm like, I'm so happy we don't have far to go. There is no 7-year itch. It's an imaginary thing. No, it wasn't. It was.
I don't remember. No itch.
It was at my door. Shit. It was 7 years.
I don't remember none of that.
Let me see. We'll see. 2004. So 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2011. What? 2011. Oh, you know what?
See, she counting.
No.
She using her fingers. She toe up.
I am, because I'm using my fingers. 2011. No, I wasn't. I was good 2000, because that's when you had your surgery.
I was occupied with other shit.
Yeah, I didn't have.
You was going to Georgia Tech then. You weren't even at Juice, remember? Because you just started at Georgia Tech.
Yes, but I didn't. But you had just had your surgery.
I know.
Right when I started.
I know.
Yes.
You was at the agency.
He had a hard time with that surgery. Oh my goodness, I thought he was gonna die. So 7-year itch. No, I didn't have it.
I know you didn't have no 7
but it was the 8. It was the 8-year rash, because I was over him then. I was like, bump this. This is it. Yes, I was. Yeah, I got him over that hill, that hump. 8 year. Yeah, it wasn't. It was a rash at 8 years. It was.
That rash got some aloe vera on it.
Aloe vera didn't work.
Yeah, it's gone.
I sat in what's that? What's that lotion? Chamomile lotion.
Calamine lotion.
Say it again.
Calamine lotion.
No, that's not right.
What is it?
It's not what you
calamine.
Said. It's not calamine.
What is it?
Ooh.
You don't even know it either. You can't even pronounce
that slur time. Calamine lotion.
It is calamine lotion.
It's not calamine.
Calamine or calamine.
Hi, Vandessa.
Whatever the shit don't make you itch.
Girl. Tori talking about the 8-year rash. Girl, it was. It was the 8-year rash. And it bumped the itch. Just had okay, let's see. Whiny. Hey, Vandessa. Not the 8-year rash. Girl, I'm weak. Girl, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. He had, I tell him all the time, when he had that surgery, that one right there, he had, it was like he got a whole new engine overhaul. I had to tell him now. What I can say to you?
You got a tune up and
I told he got a tune up and an oil change. I like his timing belt.
That's 70 model, a good model.
I was like that 1970 model. He got a brand new timing belt, tune up, oil change. Yes, it was
like a new engine.
It was this one right here. He thought he was brand new. You was I saw that. I saw you was down at the World of Coca-Cola. I saw
who?
Vandessa. And I know when we read it the other day, you said that you were going to Atlanta in the morning. So I do remember that, and I saw your video. Yes.
You weren't going to Wine House because ain't nobody there.
Oh no, that was last week.
Oh.
Hi V, I went to the island last week and never. Which island you went home? Rash from the lotion, girl. It was a rash from the lotion. Yes, 7-year itch is a. See, she said 7-year itch is a real thing.
We didn't have it.
Stay ready so you don't have to get. Girl, yes.
She had to show her. That 7-year itch showed her love. That's what it did. Cause she had to show. I put her through that kidney transplant I went through. Then I had and was
Yeah,
it
the intestine was rotten. You had
rotten.
was rotten.
No, when I had that gangrene.
Exactly, that's the same thing.
Yeah, that shit
Yes.
that almost killed
Now
me.
that one almost killed him. But see, if he had not listened to me, he wouldn't have been here.
Listen, what you mean listen to you?
For all
I told
of
you
it.
my stomach was hurting.
No,
I said take me to the hospital.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
You
I
had
did.
no when you went to
I
the
take the
hospital.
Pepto-Bismol. Remember, I said
That
this
you was
ain't working.
taking Tom's.
Yeah.
No, you didn't say take you to the hospital. You had a doctor's appointment anyway about the kidney. And then I was like, did you tell them about that? And he was like, no. When he came back in the office, it came back in the.
I told him I was hurting.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. The one I said my
No,
stomach
you
was hurting. He said we're
didn't.
gonna run some tests.
No, I told him because you told him
And then when
everything else.
Sunday I had surgery with that thing. Did I have
They rushed him out of there. I was like, what? Again?
I go to the hospital.
I was like, I told him, I said, you're not built like a regular person. You know how they say your hip bones connected to your thigh bone. He not connected like that. Because
like
every
that.
time he went into the hospital, if it was like a checkup, he had to stay. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Like, baby, bring me a bag.
He was like, baby, I need a bag. I was like, are you kidding me? And they was like, the doctors, they were like dumbfounded. They was like, we have never seen this before. I'm like, they have never seen this before. Dude. And I'm like, does his x-ray show something different? Is he like connected different? What is going on?
This is a different dude.
Yeah, you were a different dude. Yeah. So through our 18 years together, we've been through what, 4 or 5 surgeries?
Oh man, I had what? It was 3. I really remember. The kidney.
He had a kidney transplant.
And, what's that?
He had
the hernia.
The hernia. Well, that's me. I told y'all about the hernia when he came home and put my frozen peas on his balls. I was done. Never looked the peas the same way again. I was like, are you kidding me?
You gotta tell me that's a hernia. I said, no,
I'm like, Garrett, that's a hernia. No, it's not. Look, I can push it in. I said, you better stop that. You need to go to the doctor. That one time he tried to push it in, that hernia pushed back out. He said, stop pushing me. So yeah, we did that. We had the hernia. We had the kidney.
Them nurses, them black nurses, the one was sticking her head in there like, what y'all doing? I like, she was so jealous of them.
I was not jealous of those nurses.
Yeah, like, man, they trying to push this thing in.
I heard you. Oh, I like, suck it up.
Oh, you did.
I suck it up. Stop acting like a biatch.
Yeah. She wasn't doing nothing. She was all crying and shit. Every time that man mentioned anesthesia.
I have a bad relationship with anesthesia.
I'm like, damn, baby. I said, don't tell her. Don't put me under anesthesia.
I do. I have a bad.
She loses it every time.
I do. I do. I saw someone go when he was in the hospital. They went to the doctor for something very routine and did not leave. And it was just, I was like, done. V said, show some anniversary love to me and Mr. B. To give us a thumbs up, girl. I forgot your name.
She
love the best kind. They was getting Mr. B right. His tape was coming off. Girl, yes, they were. Girl, that tape was coming off. She goes in for an outpatient procedure and never got. Yes, my mother is the same way. She goes in for an outpatient procedure and never comes home. Exactly. It's just always something different. So anytime.
This don't mention anesthesia.
That and that, because I always know they're going to be like, well, something. It's always something else.
Because I that pain, you don't want them to cut me without. I got to have something. Put me up under anesthesia. Shit, I make it.
No, that's what he told. That's what he told them. They was like, okay, we're gonna have to do this. First thing he said, he goes, "Don't tell my wife."
Yeah, don't.
He said, "Don't tell her."
Yeah, put the anesthesia.
And so if this, so what they do, they'll come in
her
and
eyes start getting watery. I'm like, baby, don't do it to me now. I don't need you now. I need you to be strong.
They always, and they will start saying things. and I'm looking at him because I know some medical terminology, right? And I turn around and I look at them and I tell them exactly what they said, and they look and they was like, "Well, man, she know." It's like, so what are we doing here?
I don't know. They need you to sign that paperwork saying something happened.
Yes.
They can't sue them. You gotta have a good anesthesiologist.
Yeah. You've had some good ones.
They told me count backwards, 10, 9. Next thing I know, Mr. Basin, wake up. What happened?
Man.
That's how fast that surgery was. It's like I went to sleep and woke up. They're like, "You done, huh?"
Let me tell y'all, when Mr. B had his kidney transplant, he got out, and when I went back in the room to see him, he's sitting up joking. My cousins come and they bring him balloons. People came from his job, brought him plants and everything. And so I was like, "Babe," I said, "Okay, I'm about to go home." He's like, "Okay." So I go home and I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "They said they're going to get me up in a minute to walk." He was like, "They just cut on me. Why do I have to walk?" I said, "Well, you have to walk because they don't want to, you to set up any clots or whatever." I said, "So you got to keep moving. You're going to get stiff." So he said, "Well, here come the nurse." And so I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, I'm going to call you back to see how your walk went." I called him back, nothing. Called him back again, nothing. And so I hung up.
No,
hung up the phone
with you. My stomach started doing this.
His stomach was rising because the fluid was filling his stomach because there was like a little place where the doctor did not stitch, and so urine was his intestine area was filling up with urine, and so I called and I was like, I'm calling about him. And so she was like, "We were just about to call you. We have to rush him back in for surgery." I said, "What happened?" Oh my goodness. He was out. He had his transplant on his birthday, his 40th birthday.
41st.
I thought it was your 40th. Well, his 41st birthday.
You ain't good with numbers right now.
Not right now.
Let me do the number count.
Yes, you can do the numbers.
You ain't good with numbers.
And then he was out, unconscious for 8 days. So from the 5th through the 13th. And every time it's like they thought they had him stable.
No, from the 5th to the 15th.
It was 5th to the 15th. Yes. And every time they thought they got him stable, and I said, "Okay, I'm gonna go home." It was like he knew I was gone, and something crazy would happen, and they would call me, and they would say, "We need you to come back down here." And I was like, "Oh my goodness!" So I got afraid to leave. So I literally stayed and slept in the hospital for 8 days. I slept in the hospital 8 days, 5 days, because I left 2 times.
I don't remember nothing.
And then when they got him all out the woods and everything, and I saw him, the respirator breathing for him. That's when I lost it, y'all. I was like, I questioned every decision that I made because they went in on him 2 times, and they just kept saying, "We have never seen this before. We have never seen this before." And I was like, then I was questioning. I said, "Look, what we not about to do, we not about to test dummy on him." Because every time I had to sign off and they would tell me things. So then I started questioning all of, "Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, M. Floundery. She gave us a gift, $20. Thank you so much."
I'm gonna get that
Super chat.
I'm gonna send you that $20. Okay, thank you, Miss Flowery. Miss Flowery.
He ain't getting none now.
I ain't gonna get none in the beginning.
Now. Yes, thank you.
I ain't gonna get
So so every time. So I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna stay in the hospital." And when I went in the last time and they called me, I left just to go, and I took Puda home because she had been in the hospital with me. And I was like, you know what? You just go home. She had been in the hospital with me for 3 days. And so she really didn't want to go. But I was like, no, you go home because it makes no sense you being here. And it's like, as soon as I got home, they was like, we need you to come back. They was like, we need you to come back now. And I was like, oh God. So here I go running back to the hospital. And that's when I came, I was running through emergency, and they must have seen me, and they stopped me at the double doors going back to ICU. And the nurse came and she said, the nurse said, the doctor saw me and he met me and he said, we figured it out. And I said, okay. He said, but I'm calling in a specialist. But he says, but when you go into the room, he's on a respirator. I heard that. And I said, okay. So he was preparing me. But oh my goodness, I did not comprehend what he was saying. So when I literally saw that machine pushing his chest out and helping him breathe, I lost it. That was it. All the other times I was strong and I was like, okay, I'm sure about my decision. I'm doing this and whatever. Then I questioned every decision I made about him because they said they were going to go back in a third time. And I was like, we're not going in again. I was like, that's it. We're not going in again. And then that's when I called his family because I just did not want, if it turned left, and then they would have blamed me for everything. So I was like, his family knew, but I was like, you know what? I can't do this by myself no more. I'm gonna need somebody. And his sister, she was like, I've been waiting for you to tell me to come. She was like, only thing I got to do is make a call. She says, I'll be there. She made her call. She says, I need you to pick me up from the airport at this time. It was like she was there. She was like, I was just waiting for you to call me. I said, I can't do it no more.
She came in the room, I'm like, Franny. I'm like, I'm dead.
Oh my God. He was like,
when I went in the room, I kept calling your name. I'm like, why not?
And it was so funny because all the other times he was non-responsive. And regardless of what I would say to him or whatever, they was pulling this fluid off of him. And I was just like, girl, you have just made all the wrong decisions. And I was just kept saying, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But then when his sister got there, it's like he instantly got better almost. It was like, because they called the specialist in, the specialist said, we're not going to go in. We're just going to continue giving him blood transfusions, because they literally gave him 6 blood transfusions and the blood just kept coming out. And they was like, he hadn't like rejected the kidney. He hadn't like that. It's sometimes they say it's something that people who get transplant, sometimes it's like they develop like a blood disorder, something like that. They tested him for that. He didn't do that. And then he was like, we're just going to continue getting hip transplants. And I said, until when? Mm-hmm. And they was like, eventually his body is going to take. He was like, so we'll just continue to do it. And they gave him 6 transplants. Blood transfusions. And then finally his levels and stuff started going up. But it didn't start until his sister came into the room. And that was the first time he opened his eyes in 8 days. 8 days?
I know, because I kept calling for you. They said I kept calling for you.
Yes, because when he finally opened his eyes, he kept calling for me. But they had restrained him because they had all the tubes in him. So he was restrained. So the only thing he could do, they said he kept calling for me. But I had left. That was the first time. I mean, it wasn't the first time I left, but I had left to go and get his sister because I hadn't slept. And I was like, I can't leave, because every time I left, it's like he knew and something crazy would happen. And they would be like, we don't know what's happening. This has never happened before. And and so then he kept, oh my goodness, they gave him that propofol what Michael Jackson was on. I don't know how Michael Jackson functioned, because this one right here, oh, he was a different person. He was cussing out nurses. He was shooting shooting birds. And I was like, Derek. And I told her, I had to apologize. I said, he is so mild-mannered. This is not him. And so she was like, she goes, I understand. I said, no, you don't. Because some things that he said, I was like, where'd that come from?
Oh, like, get me out of here. So they trying to
He thought they was trying to kill. He thought they was trying to take his kidney back.
I was like, I wouldn't know where I was. I like, where am I? I like, and I have a mild restraint.
Yes.
I was like, get me out of here.
And that's what he told me. He was like, and I was like, what? I said, you want water? And he had the tube in, because then they had put the tube in. And he was like, help me. I said, help me. He goes,
I remember
he was like, help me. And I was like, well, what you want to do? He was like, And I said, no, you can't do that, because you're going to try to take the pipe, the tube out your mouth. And he got so mad at me. He was like, I said, Derek, I said, stop acting that way. And he was like, help me. Because the only thing he remembered was he was in a different room that he was in. And then he saw that he was restrained. So he thought that that they was trying to take his kidney back. But yeah.
I was confused. I was high as a kite.
Yes.
And he saw looking. I don't remember licking my tongue at that lady.
You did. You gave her and she said you had said some nasty stuff to her. I was like, oh my gosh.
Was like on the bees and hoes or something?
Yes. God was God was in the upper home doing his work. God, girl, yes, he did, because Wani didn't have no control. I thought I was going in that thing, and I'm telling y'all, anything happened to anybody, all my family know. Don't call me to come in there.
Don't call.
Yeah, I'm not the right person.
They're gonna tell you this. Don't come in. They said, come in here and don't act like nothing wrong.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
She got a good poker face.
I don't have a poker face.
She can't.
And I'm gonna tell you,
like everything. Her face. I don't look at her. I just look at her face. Don't tell me no word. Your face.
Yes.
Tell me everything. I said, you can't play no poker with her. No. You'll lose all. You can't play no spade, nothing with her. You lose all your money. Cause her face be like, oh shit, I got a fucked up hand. I got a messed up hand, America.
In 2011.
Mm-hmm. That's when she probably had the 7-year itch.
I didn't have the 7 year. I didn't have time, because right after that, then he had the intestine issue. So because he wasn't going to the bathroom. I mean, it was probably like the next month after he had the kidney thing. They had this, so they went in and took out they took out a lot of intestine, probably like 3 feet. It was a lot. And the doctor, his doctor again, he was like, man, he was like, if you would have waited one more day, it wouldn't have been nothing that we could do for you. Because I was like, because he would take the Tums, he was eating Tums like now later. And I was like, that is not normal. And he was like, he was like, I feel so much better. I said, Derek, it doesn't work that fast. And he was like, I know what I'm feeling. I said, no, I think it's a mental thing. But he kept doing it. And I was like, no, you go to the doctor. We're going to say something to the doctor. I said, because that's not normal. And I be doggone, yep, he had gangrene in the kidney. So not the kidney. Oh, Jesus. In his intestine, back into the surgery again. I said, we just came here for a checkup.
Well, I remember that's around Christmas time when I had those staples in my stomach. Oh God, I was hurt.
Yes, that was.
I didn't wonder if I walked.
Because he did not like walking. When anything happened to him, only thing he wants to do is lay down and sleep. And I was like, you can't do that. I'm like, you're gonna set up clocks. You need to get up and move. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we fought about that. Thank you, Carolina. Let me see what else real talk. Yes, it was for real. Because it wasn't me. But believe me, it wasn't me. I was like, oh yeah.
So what have you? She had 105 staples down
Her tummy. It's no
staples.
Yes. He had those staples too for the, not for the kidney. He had it for the intestine. Yep, he had it for that. Then the next year you had the what's not the what you had the
thing. It was a couple years later though.
What was it? The hernia.
Yeah, and both sides.
And he had 2 hernias. I was just like, y'all. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, you know, I tell y'all need to get what's the duck? What's his name?
What, Affleck?
Ooh, Affleck gave
that Affleck was good. The Affleck
paid for the surgery, gave me $1,500 in my pocket. Oh, it was awesome.
Yes.
Affleck. Well, I had to do my job. Well, y'all need to get that on. I need to get that on our side.
We come a long way. A long way. I was like, I'm like, I didn't bargain for all that. That you came with a lot.
Yeah, but I'm worth it.
Who said that?
I said it. You should say y'all was worth the package. That was worth all that. See how she look American? See that bullshit I got through America? I'm blowing the smoke on my ass. I don't need no smoke blowing on my butt.
Glad he's okay. Yes, he's good. Y'all see that? Yeah, he's good.
God, good.
Yes, he's good. Y'all see that? Oh my goodness! And went from the time he went in, I don't know how much he weighed. I don't remember.
Oh, like cracky.
But when he came out, he looked like he was on some stuff.
My face is
his face was sunken in. His eyes was bulging out. His clothes were falling off for him, and he gonna be around here tomorrow. Look at me, I have a 6-pack. I said, that's not a 6-pack. I said, you look hungry.
No,
I was like, that's not a 6. You saw his ribs. I was like, no, that's not a 6-pack. I said, baby, you look hungry. And he'll be dancing. I was like, oh my gosh. I said, I'm
going back to my stripper days.
Yes. Y'all, can y'all believe he was a stripper? That's what he say. No.
I didn't do anything.
He said every time he says it, I'm like, I just cannot.
You can't make me slide down that pole for dollars.
No. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I never saw it.
I had that 6-pack. Shake up. Can't do it. I got a keg.
Your keg getting away. You can't do no body roll.
You know what I'm saying? My stomach still got more than my booty do.
You got a booty do?
What got a booty do?
Yes.
His stomach still got more than his booty do.
So good, proud of it. Old gospel song, God is real. Yes, girl. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, the package, girl. Yes, the package. Oh my goodness, Robert! Why did your potato salad?
Oh yeah,
girl. My goodness,
it healed me.
It did. Look at it. I know because this is all that. That heal. That's what that is.
Oh, good.
That's what he means. It healed him.
Yes,
look at that right there. That's potato salad. Yeah. That's what potato salad.
I'm like a bear. I can hibernate and I'll be full. Sleepy American.
That's the rest of that hot Corona you was drinking. Only a lusher drink a hot beer.
It ain't that hot.
It was hot. It wasn't cold. It wasn't in the refrigerator.
So it was lukewarm.
Girl.
What?
He said, "Oh, are you on a health journey, girl? I'm always on a health journey. I'm always on a health journey.
Potatoes, that's the only kind of journey.
You know, but that's why I can't do right.
No, you can do right. You don't eat lettuce. You don't give me no damn lettuce.
See, because he never do. Steak. I tell him, I said, when I do it, he has to. He complains, but he sabotages because this one will bring Klondike bars home. He brings Snicker ice cream home. Butter pecan. He brings stuff like that home. Like, don't you bring that stuff here? And he'll, and he's the type of person when he does something good. When we talk about like words of affirmation, when he does something, he wants me. Like when he goes to the grocery store.
My head.
Robin, don't patronize
do what she
him.
Say.
Don't patronize
rub
him.
my head.
But he wants.
Damn. She's like, shit out of me, America. She abusing me on the damn show on national fucking the internet.
Oh my goodness, Robin, really?
I'm gonna call her. She rubbed my head. Hey, don't rub my head that damn hard. She said, rub it, not abuse me. You don't know, rub my head.
You know what? He just showing out, y'all.
Yeah,
he wants y'all to.
Damn, baby. She gonna break my damn neck. You trying to snap my shit.
Y'all didn't hear that. Mandessa, you didn't hear anything.
America, you gonna put me in traction. Y'all see me with that damn thing.
That brace around your neck. Yeah. Like, what happened? Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah. Look at that. But yeah, he was skinny. He ain't skinny no more. Look at those cheeks. Look at that. Look at those jaws now. But he didn't get as big as you did before. When I saw you that picture, I was like, who is that?
You didn't know that big. You was feeding me good.
I'm like, my goodness, who is that on that picture? He said, that's my fat ass. I was like, oh my God, I didn't remember you that big. But he didn't remember me either. I'm like, how do you not remember me? I mean, I was finer. I'm fine now, but I was finer. And that's what he said. He was like, I said, look at the picture I found. And
who is that?
He said, who is that? I said, who is that? That's me. He goes, I didn't know you then. I said, fool, that's you sitting across from me. I was like, what you talking about?
I'm like, that's us.
Yeah, like, that's us. Hi, Sunny Day. How are you?
Hey, Sunny Day.
Yes. So, but we come a long way in our 18 years, 21 years, 18 years.
Marriage.
Yes, a marriage. I just never.
Oh, we had some ups and downs.
Ups and downs.
Side to side. Oops.
Yes.
Side down.
And that's what I said. When I say it's hard, it was. I mean, it wasn't hard like that. Like, because like I said, all the time I ain't like him. It's been a lot of dykes. Mr. B was sleeping in the game room. That's it. That's why he got the sectional. He got the chair because at first he had a click clack. He said it was hurting his back. He said, "You're gonna kick me out the room. I need to be comfortable."
I said, "Well, you gonna be mad at me? Just lay on that side of the bed."
I was like, "You can't be in the room. Get out."
No, I didn't be in the room. I said, just leave me on that side of the bed. Ain't that damn mad at me? You get over it.
She said, "Ice cream is okay, and yes, in moderation. But if it's in,
no, that's her. That if she getting down there because she got her little period, ain't no chocolate, nothing left, donuts. Is that go except about her sweet tooth when that time of the month come? I'm like, Jesus, we ain't got no. I said, babe, where all the snacks go?
I'm like,
she looking at me and be like, what? I said, you ate them all? Yeah.
Because he said, I knew it's about to be that time, so I bought you some stuff. I was like, okay. That's the only time I will touch it. It'll sit in the refrigerator. I won't touch it no other time. During then, there's nothing safe in the house. It is nothing. If it's sweet, it don't have a chance.
If it's sugar, you can hang that damn thing up.
Not sleeping in the... Girl, yeah, sleeping on the pool table.
Hey, my girl Mariah from Canada.
Hi, how are you doing?
How you doing?
Thank you for joining us. We just want to come on. We normally come on for our anniversary, so we wanted to do that. Excuse me. We're tired. We've also been we had something to drink. I just ordered an ice cream. Oh, you ordered an ice cream freezer just for ice cream? Oh my! That it will stay packed and not. and not. More on the not side.
Yes, but I couldn't keep it in there fast enough.
Yes.
Eyes get bigger than your stomach. You be eating shit you don't never really want to eat. Now you want it.
So look, tell us one of the best things that you like about being married.
I can eat. I can eat every night, America. You ain't gonna let me go hungry. That's the best thing about being married. Look at her face, America. That's why I said it. Because I don't get that reaction.
That's not funny.
Yes, it's very funny.
That's not funny.
The best thing about it is just being under you every night, baby. It's the best thing about being married.
Oh, there you go, blowing smoke.
I'm not blowing smoke. I'm being very serious. Being next to you with these big old chocolate thighs. You know they say thighs save lives? Oh, boy. It's meaning nice. These thighs.
He just like me for my body heat. That's all that is. That's the only thing.
I don't need that electric blanket we're dealing with her.
Homemade ice cream like my mom. Oh, yes. I'm with you, Sunny Day, Mr. B. And yes, he can eat. Thank you, Lotta Bailey. And he meant that so that he can eat. That's probably why. Because before we got together, you were hungry.
No, I wanted to eat, but remember, we know my groceries.
Oh my goodness! So when we were dating, he would go to the grocery store, and he said, "I went to go get groceries." So every week, let me tell you what his grocery list was. Let me tell you, he have a pack of pork chops, a pack of chicken wings. He'll have some bologna.
No,
sandwich meat.
No, yeah, steaks too.
But yeah, you have. I'm gonna get to it. You have sandwich meat. He had a loaf of bread. He had a package of steaks, a bag of potatoes, some veggie oil, y'all. Yeah, that's the vegetable he was gonna eat. He was gonna eat some veggie oil. Yeah. So he had a can of veggie oil. He had a couple of cans of veggie oil.
Rice-a-roni.
He had some rice-a-roni, some Jiffy cornbread.
That's my $40 limit.
And that was all he got for $40. So I know when he's come on over, I'm gonna make you dinner. That's because he done went about groceries. And so yeah. Oh wait, he'll have a box of cereal and some milk. Yeah. That's what he was every week.
That's all I need. I was a bachelor.
So when I would come over and I would have bags of food because I was like, this is nothing. And so he was like, what? He groceries? Yeah, you were hungry. That's how I got you. When they say get away, through his stomach.
I'm old school. I'm like your daddy.
Me. Yeah, it was definitely through his stomach. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Mariah.
See, Shonda said you saying my life. Shawanda.
Shawanda. Latrice, you changed his life. Girl, yes. And I've been paying for it ever since. Been paying for it ever since.
If you can change it, would you?
Thank you, Leisha. Thank you.
Well, you would have went out that night if you can change it.
I told you I didn't want to go out.
No, if you could now, if you think about it, would you would
have? It's too late. I'm stuck.
No, you ain't had to see how America see how she do.
It's too late to talk about shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's too late
I'm
now.
asking if you could change it and you knew the future, would you change it?
If I knew the future?
Yeah. If you
knew Lord, you was a lot of work.
Would you would have went out that night?
I wouldn't have went out.
Damn. See how that's hardcore, man. That's how she do.
What?
She wouldn't have went out. You wouldn't have met me.
I would have met you.
No, you wouldn't have.
That was your spot. I would have met you.
No, you wouldn't have met me. Well, you might have just called me on the bad. You called me on the easy night. I told you I had something lined up.
Oh my God, we was talking about that today. So y'all remember? Y'all know we met at a club, right? And he was trying to get me to go home with him, but he already had plans on leaving the club and going and being and being with this other girl.
I had my little side piece already ready from him.
I was like, how do you be with somebody knowing that
we wasn't together? We were just screwing.
Yes, I know that. I don't understand the concept though.
What you mean don't understand the concept? Have y'all ever been into a homie lover friend? I had a homie love friend.
Any of y'all had like homie lover friends?
Friend.
I don't understand that. I just didn't understand that concept. Somebody calling you over for a booty call. Yeah. When I get done doing whatever I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slide through.
Yeah, and he tapped
you get cursed out.
Why not?
I've never gotten that.
Oh, see, she's so bougie.
I never.
I know.
Never.
She'll tell you that. I don't know.
But true, if I did,
what about
you would.
Fat butt never slid through?
No.
Fat butt.
And nobody slide through. Hell, you didn't even slide through.
Old ass, but he can slide through.
Stupid. You're such a hater.
I hate old man.
Enjoy your happy anniversary again and so many more. Porn is over. Going to get my baby. Prom is over.
Oh, see?
Okay, girl. I said porn is over. I'm glad. Yes, I'm hoping she have a good time at her prom. I said the porn is over.
See?
Yes.
You know her head that night, Megan.
Welcome to the
Wani, I remember Mr. B saying you were the most beautiful woman in the
Did I check my email?
You see that, Shawanda?
No, I'm going to.
Right. Shawanda remember. How Shawanda remember that? You don't.
One, I remember Mr. B saying you were the most beautiful woman that he had ever seen.
I sure did. I said, "Oh, you fine."
You know what?
I'm gonna give my Uncle Henry's saying. I loved her that night. I love you.
He was
right
lusting.
Now. I love you right now.
He
my uncle back in the 70s. If I can go back in the time, I was want to go hang out with him one night at the club because he was the man. He'd come up to a woman, tell a woman, "I love you. Absolutely, I love you right now." And he'd tell her, "I ain't gonna buy you no drink." He'd tell her, "Look, I got my Volkswagen out here parked in the parking lot." And I got white liquor, brown liquor, whatever you want. I don't buy no drinks in no club. But you come out here and sip in this club with me.
In the car.
He said that
there's no way.
He said that Volkswagen was bouncing in the parking lot. You know, back then you can leave, go in and out the club in the 70s.
Disgusting.
I don't know if they even had wipes.
They probably didn't have wipes back. It's just nasty, disgusting.
We went back in there after they did their thing.
Yes. Shawanda. Yeah, I remember he said that. Huh?
Meditra on
here.
Meditra J. Am I saying her name right?
Hey, the Meditra. Yes, that's my girl.
She said, "Thank you for the anniversary."
Thank you.
Why is the men always
the one
who first know her?
Was it? Why is the man always are the ones that first know the woman is the one? How y'all know? He didn't know.
No, she wasn't the one. She was the one I was gonna get that night.
He thought. I wasn't the one.
Yeah, she wasn't the one. No, and not at that moment. I was lusting. She ain't lying. I was lusting like it was. Mm-hmm. And then this right booby right here came out of that dress. Breakfast? You want to go to breakfast?
And that was the test.
I pushed that girl. I told that girl, look, when I was driving to I'm gonna be a little late.
You see that? Could you see? So why he lusting over me? He gonna call home chick and tell her I'm coming a little late, and then so he took me out to breakfast. And
my famous
but line, I figured.
What's my line, baby?
Come over see how our brother living.
Maria asked me, Gonzalez asked me, any potato salad left?
No, there's no potato salad left. Potato salad's gone.
She didn't make none today, boy. She made something. What you made something the other day? What we had?
Oh, CC Davis, happy anniversary, Wani and Mr. B, Chad and Crystal in Cummins, Georgia. Oh, hey, neighbor. Thank you very much. No potato salad.
You good, Kimberly? Is that Kim? Oh, I'm sorry.
Kim Toy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're good. We what were you talking about? Yeah, so he thought he was taking me home. Y'all know your girl. That game. I figured since he been in my face all night. he could feed me, and that's what I told him later.
I wrote it to you. If I knew I wasn't taking you home, it said separate checks.
Whatever. I was like, because he was on me like white on rice. I was like, so when he was like, do you want to go to breakfast? I was like, yeah, because you have been blocked everything else. Yeah, at least you could do is feed me.
Mm-hmm.
And and then he thought he was so slick, gonna try to get me by the house,
by my place,
by his house. I was like, oh man, down the street from my house. His eyes bucked out of his head. He was like, where you stay? I said, right down the street. Yes, that just blew his.
I just listen. Can I go to your house?
No, you definitely want to go into my house. Yeah. So but he didn't. I wasn't the one, girl. I was gonna be the one for the moment. That's what he thought. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what?
I would have told I love you.
You definitely couldn't have told me that. I definitely would have ran out. I would have run out.
No. Uncle Henry got that serious face.
I'm sorry.
I
don't even know how that worked for Uncle Henry.
You see, he was looking serious. You were like, he might love me.
No, you don't. No. I'm so happy you didn't come to me with that line, because I would have had to call the police on you. I said, he's something wrong with him.
No, I love you right now. But he told me I love you right now. I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know about later on tonight. I love you right now.
She said he's walking on the catwalk looking. Girl, yes. Mexican. Meditra, how are you? Okay, they talking. Okay. Hey, Karen.
That's my girl, Faye. What's up, Faye?
Honey, you were the lady he had to work. Girl, yes, he had to work for. He worked 4 months for that. I mean, 4 weeks for that.
Well, you see how to work for Faye? Y'all had to tell her to make me a sandwich that night, Faye. Y'all remember? You remember that, Faye?
So what?
He had to make me a damn sandwich. I was fucking starving. They said, "Girl, make that man a sandwich."
They were her, Gigi,
and my girl,
Kiki, all of them, all those double people was coming. They was like, "Why they feed him?"
A damn sandwich.
Oh, why they wasn't going to nobody's booty call? Girl, no, Paula. I wasn't about to be nobody's booty call. I was like, girl, hey, that's what he tells me. Like years later, he told me where he went. And so he was like, I couldn't wait to leave out of her bed to call you. I was like, what? That's a mess.
That was a compliment to you.
That was no compliment. That was crazy.
I was thinking about you.
I was thinking about you. You shouldn't have been, dude. You.
I'm gonna get that chocolate. That old black heifer. I'm gonna get that heifer.
And as he was leaving out her door, he calling my house, and that's when he spoke to my sister.
It wasn't that early in the morning.
You told me that
you was later left. In the morning. No, it was later on that day because you didn't call me.
No. It wasn't later on that day because in the morning I wasn't there. When I got back home, she said you called. You said when you was leaving her house.
I called, because I told you never called me. I said call and let me know you made it home. But in the parking lot, she didn't tell y'all this part that she sized me up
because he was talking so much mess. Just laying back. And still trying to get me to. I'm like, what?
She tried to slick and try to.
I'm like, it's always the ones like this who are always talking mess.
I wasn't. You realize I gotta go. You're like, you really got to get up out of there because I wasn't. You just feel no little one. You're like, oh shit.
I didn't say no. I didn't. Whatever.
Like,
I did not. I was like, I'm full.
Used to be
peace.
All the player secrets. Nah, ain't no player. I was just being real.
Mr. B tell yeah, he was trying to be a dog. Mr. B was trying to use those smooth lines on you, girl. They were not smooth.
Like
I tell them those 1970 lines.
I would put my Billy D on.
He was regurgitating.
All I needed is a slit small liquor.
No, he was regurgitating his.
Baby,
no, that's the alcohol talking. Please. Whatever. He was regurgitating.
Don't you hurt yourself. Stop it.
His uncle's lines.
He was just trying to repeat.
Yeah, he was whatever. That was his uncle's lines.
No, use no big words.
The fact that you were the one for the moment and was not easy was the right girl.
What?
Yes, because she said because I wasn't the one for the moment and I didn't go home with you. That was the right move.
Yeah. You would have went home. We probably wouldn't have been here tonight.
I wasn't going home with him anyway. He always talk about it. What if you? Because I wasn't. We still had that same conversation now. What if you would? I said I wouldn't.
I would tell you lock the door behind you.
That's what he even told me. He was like, he would have girls come to his house and they get ready to leave. No, I guess he would, because his neighbor told me.
No,
your neighbor told me your neighbor could not even get it out. She could barely put that sentence together. The one down the stairs, whatever.
We was at Subway.
We was at Subway. His neighbor in his building. We was at Subway.
High school.
It don't matter, but she saw you in action, and she said he was like, hey, how you doing? She was like, fine, because she was getting something too. And he said, he was like, oh yeah. He said, I don't know if you say this is my fiance or my girlfriend. I don't know where we were then. But she was like, what? Oh, girl. He was a trip. I was like, dang, girl, really? Girl, he was a trip. I said, a trip? I said, what's all that about?
I knew we from high school.
Whatever. She couldn't even put a sentence together. Only thing, it's like every time she started to think of something, only thing that'll come out, he was a trip. And she had this like, I was like, what's up with that? Yes. But what it was, she probably, because everybody who came to his house had to pass her house, her apartment. So she probably saw all those ones going up in there prior to me.
Didn't have them like going on.
Whatever. That was, because that girl could not put a word.
I was a young man in my early 20s. I was enjoying my bachelor life. That's all, America.
She was like,
I was a good boy.
Whatever.
I treated you like the lady you were supposed to be.
Like he told that girl to lock the door after she left. I was like, you didn't even walk her out.
Walking out. It's cold outside.
He's my, it's cold. See? No way. No way.
She came over to get done.
And then what? Did she call you back?
No, she did not.
You see that? But I'm like, how?
It wasn't you, baby.
It wouldn't have been me.
It wasn't you though.
It wouldn't have been.
What I tell you when we first did it? What I say? You gonna come back?
Stupid.
You gonna come back?
I said,
no. I said, don't go.
Yeah,
I gotta go home. I gotta go home.
Telling all the player moves. Tell it all, Mr. Big Girl. But Deidre, don't start him. You two are adorable, girl. Thank you, Wani. The neighbor was jealous because she was never invited. Exactly. Girl, she was something because she had all kinds of stuff in her throat. She was just like, girl, he'll trip.
Get that shit at your throat, then.
Wani, were you scared when he told you that he was a trip? Oh, was I scared? I was like, girl, tell me more. Let me know. Because I was like, did you date her? What's going on? So she never could say anything. That's the only thing she would say. I mean, literally. And I was like, what? So no, I wasn't scared, but I was like, so what's up? And he was like, I went to school with her. And I was like, okay, so you've been out of school 10 years now. You still a trip? Did she like you?
She did. I never knew it. She went my time.
She saw those girls going up and down. She was like, there go one, there go number two.
Listen.
There go number three.
I was a young man living my young best life. Okay? And then I met her and all that stuff. But no hoe. America, stop listening to her. She took the wholeness out of me.
I didn't do anything. I was just like, I'm not doing this. I said, I'm not doing this.
I asked you, was you coming? I told you don't go. I asked you, was you coming back? I said, I'm going to tap this. I knew when I get it, and I got in there, I went and did my thing. And I was like, yeah.
He do nothing.
I just have a going, yeah.
He do that.
I said, damn, it was pretty good. Hit that again. Let me get a couple more times.
Oh my God.
I'm being real, America. I said, I'm going to be real. I said, I'm going to hit a couple more times. And then I got hooked. She put them hooks on you. Was that so? She put the hooks on me, but she put the hooks on me. I was like, don't go.
You're like, whatever.
You coming back? Yeah, I'll be back.
No.
Remember that?
Mm-mm.
Then I had that look on my face like a lost puppy.
Yeah, you like a lost puppy.
So you
coming back? No. No.
And then that thing I know I had some in my closet.
Oh my gosh. That was years later. That was years later. Mr. B cracking me up. He said it was good. Girl, y'all know he a nut. Enjoy y'all night. Go and finish the movie. Girl, yes. Go on, Maditra. We about to get off here too, because this alcohol is talking. We're going to
pillow.
Oh yeah, because I only wanted to come on here just for a bit to say hello to you guys, like we always do. And we're gonna get over here and watch the remainder of this game. I didn't get in the water. I'm thirsty.
I didn't see.
No, we have to go downstairs. So enjoy y'all night. Yes. All right, y'all. So thank you guys for coming on with us again. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna send him downstairs to go get me something to drink. Thank you. This is Kenya Chimes' friend. Oh, hi. Okay. Oh, that Kenya. That's Kenya, babe.
Who?
That's Kenya.
Who? Our stepniece?
Yes, our stepdaughter.
Our daughter. Hey, baby.
Yes. Girl, I know your ears are burning. You hear how he talking?
Don't listen to your dad, good guy.
No, you hear how he talking?
My halo?
No, she knows you. She know you don't have a halo. Oh yes. Good night. Good night. Good night. It was good. Thank you guys for coming on and chatting with us. Thank you. I'm about to go to bed now. The alcohol has got me. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Oh yeah, Kenya, our baby needs a trim.
Gonna pretend. She said she's gonna pretend she didn't hear the conversation. Thank you, baby. You heard nothing. Please don't call Pooter.
Yeah.
Pooter be like, Mom.
Well, hey, Kenya, Oliver needs a trim.
All right, y'all. Have a nice good night. Bye-bye.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
I need you to go get me. I want something to drink.
See how she pushing me around America?